You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do. You know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're going to come against obstacles. And you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like you're playing a video game. You know what I mean? And then the prize is your sanity. Word.
Ha! Come on with it. Come on with it.
And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. The fans are making noise here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. The Oklahoma City Thunder getting set. All fueled up. And so in the game for the Cavaliers. Thompson down low with Mozgov. Kyrie Irving. Here's James. And it's blocked by Adams. A wide open look for Durant. Here's Westbrook. Tries again. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Well, when you think about guards who play without fear or any hesitation, Russell Westbrook is the first of those guys to come to mind.
I tell you what, man, his relentless pursuit and is really something to watch.
Durant kicks to Roberson. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest. He decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
And for Westbrook, he had some high praise. Allen Iverson said he's a huge fan of Westbrook and sees so much of himself in him, mostly due to how they play with heart. I'll tell you the other thing, Allen Iverson always felt was the most intimidating small guard in the history of the league. Russell Westbrook rapidly trying to claim that honor.
Durant for three. Second shot opportunity. And the shot is good.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Irving dishes to James. Sinks that one from the post.
You know, I was thinking back to that Iverson quote on Westbrook. They play with that same fire. The styles in which they play are different, but you can see the intensity is the same between them.
And guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, you know, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
So one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter, he dropped down to 47.
And it's Love missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
Yeah, you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Waiters, he's checked in for Andre Robertson.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And it's good.
They got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical, dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
17-foot shot on the way. And he gets it back. Westbrook, no good.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Here's Durant. They get it back. Westbrook passes to Adams. Durant for 3. Good. Durant's got 9 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Well, you look at the roster of the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from within.
Well, last season's roster, everybody but one player was either drafted or acquired via trade. That's a rare combo in the NBA.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter comes in for Adams. And it's Foy in for Durant. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Mozgov. Smith comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving.
And guys, for the Thunder, listen, they're not a big market team, and they've had to make sacrifices with money to stay competitive. They do a terrific job with the limitations that small market presents. That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Here's Westbrook following the score by Cleveland. Clock at 6. That one's rebounded by Dellavedova.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Westbrook drives in. Monumental buzzer beater!
What a thrilling shot for one team and a heartbreaker for the other.
Simply fantastic. Cool as they come. Even keel and flatline that one.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Thunder lead by 9. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Kevin Love out there with Channing Frye. Then there's Irving. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's Dellavedova in at the 2.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
And Durant sends it back. Now Cleveland moving it up. Dellavedova, that's good.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes,
bring it down
sir.
hard,
Yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Irving drives in, and the shot is good. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now. Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier. Well, I tell you what, they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy, fast break baskets.
And on a really nice run here. And defensively, you've got to force them to operate in the half court. It allows you to put bodies on bodies. Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella. And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Adams' shot is off. Cavaliers have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. No good from Fry. Thunder have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Durant. Off target from the wing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact,
And the Thunder making a switch here. Waiters is checked in. A big group substitution for Fry. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. J.R. Smith's checked in for Shumpert. And James subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. We're talking about Channing Frye last year. The three-point shot still there for the second straight season, Greg. He hit the second most threes among power forwards again, standing in back of Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Frye was neither quick enough or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper if he really wants to realize his potential.
Stolen by Thompson. LeBron James again. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
they also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
J.R. Smith on the wing. Fires the three. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Back to Westbrook. From downtown. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And 11 points for Russell Westbrook.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his third rebound tonight. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Waiters up top. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And his center, Anthony Morrow.
It's stolen by Smith. He got it up. And that's not going to go. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Oklahoma City out in front, finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters.
Well, Irving has simply been great. He has 15 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Kyrie Irving. A wide open look here for Ibaka. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game. Westbrook against Irving. LeBron right side. 5 on the clock. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
From 12 feet out. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from Robertson. And it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assist.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the mega stars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Dion Waiters comes in for Andre Robertson. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Cleveland also making some changes. Fry comes in for Mozgov. And Smith, so many things that help his team, the little things that always make a difference, even with his superb free throw shooting, up to a remarkable Clark 84% last year.
Yeah, but, you know, Ibaka had an injury of his own. As much as people talked about Durant's injury, the knee soreness Ibaka had cost him 18 games last year, so that was tough for him.
Not much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark. Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
And Waiters gets to Durant. Soft touch off the glass. Durant's got the lead up to 11 now for Oklahoma City.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
In talking about LeBron's consistency, it's not just a physical effort. It's also a mental one. I mean, you know you're targeted by the defense all game. That'll wear down even the best players. How is it that LeBron's armor just never seems to be penetrated?
And the Thunder with some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. The Thunder leading by 9.
You know, on the topic of LeBron, one of the few areas where he could improve consistency in is from the three-point line. 3 years ago, he hit over 40% from downtown. 2 years ago, 38. Then last year, down to 35.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there. Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball. An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Now, here's Westbrook. 18 points for him. And Adams with the slam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Stolen by Waiters. And here we go with Waiters running it up the court. Count that one. And now a 12-point Thunder lead.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Westbrook's got the ball.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Pass to Ibaka. Durant for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Ibaka outside. Pulls up. Missed. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show.
Cavaliers timeout.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Thompson. Down low with Mozgov. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Love in at the three. And it's Shumpert penetrating. Here's Mozgov. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. The Thunder leading by 12. Outside Durant. Over in the corner, Foy. Back to Durant. Oklahoma City moving it around. Morrow, no good.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defense.
Oh, wow. That's a beautiful jam.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
You go back to before last season with Durant. He was set to lead Team USA to their tournament, but had to withdraw from the team club.
And, you know, withdrawing Kevin might have been the right play to keep him healthy. He still ended up on the shelf a good while last year, but I still think it was the right decision on his part.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. James checked in for Shumpert, and Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Randy Foy is on the way. Back to Durant. To the middle. Here's Cantor. Singler dishes to Cantor. And it's sent back by Irving. James, the pass to Thompson. That's good.
And as competitive as Durant is, you know, it was strange to see him take himself off of Team USA. But let's face it, that Paul George injury played a big role, not only in his decision, but in a lot of guys throughout the league.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And, you know, Durant was not the only one affected by that injury to Paul George. To see something like that happen in an exhibition game can make anybody think twice about summer play.
Group in here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Ibaka comes in for Kyle Singler. Dion Waiters checked in for Kevin Durant. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Foy. Back to Westbrook. The runner can't get it to go. Great D that time from Irving.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it.
And Westbrook, here we go. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Andre Robertson comes in for Dion Waiters. Thompson misses.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's James. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. A little shot fake there, got the D out of position. And that's 18 points for LeBron.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Now here's Westbrook. And James pulls it down.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Irving. And it's blocked by Adams. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds. Those free throws edge them a little closer. A couple of stops on defense, and they might not be down for long.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Irving kicks to James. Back to Irving. Picked by Mozgov. Irving attacking. And the rejection by Ibaka.
And really credit their advantage on the back. That's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
And that one's good by LeBron.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
Ibaka. And he lays it straight in.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Oklahoma City.
Mark, looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Durant. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
2 shots. Foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Good on both. .32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. Shot's good. And now it's a 10-point Thunder lead.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had them on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at them.